guys, welcome back to another monthly Blu-ray update. Today as usual I've got 6 titles to show you guys, so I'm going to get straight into it. And first up I've got a whole bunch of Robert De Niro films. As I said in my last update, I've been watching a lot of his movies lately and he's a really great actor, and I especially like the films he's done with Martin Scorsese. So I got the 1991 horror classic remake Cape Fear. This was a really good film, I really enjoyed it. I haven't seen the original, but this film was made in '91 and it actually looks like it's set in an earlier time period, so I think they did a really good job of making that setting. So this is the 20th anniversary edition. Yeah, really good movie. The picture quality looked fantastic on Blu-ray. You get a good amount of special features as well, and on the inside you get similar artwork on the disc to the front cover there. So yeah, it's quite a good movie, definitely a great performance by Robert De Niro. I think that he was nominated for an Academy Award for this, so yeah, that's definitely worth checking out. Also, Juliette Lewis is in this movie and she was also nominated for an Academy Award. She's really young in this film and she did a great job as well. So the next 2 films I got are really well known Robert De Niro films, also Martin Scorsese gangster films that a lot of people will recognise, and the first one here is Casino from 1995. This is a really great movie, it goes for almost 3 hours, so it's really long. Stars Robert De Niro back with Joe Pesci and Sharon Stone's in this film. I think she was nominated for an Academy Award for this. And this is just a really big epic gangster film. I really liked the setting in Las Vegas and all the casinos. I thought it looked fantastic. I really liked the way the film was shot. The soundtrack in it was really good, and the acting, the performances were fantastic. I've just I haven't watched all of them on Blu-ray yet. I have seen the movies before, but I have just skimmed through the Blu-rays just to check out the quality, and they all look really quite good. So that's the cover, the back there, and no real disc art on this one, just the title on the disc there. So that's Casino from 1995. The next one I have is Goodfellas from 1990, and everyone will know this film. It's one of the all-time greats. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. I actually preferred Casino a bit more, but I've got to check this out again. I haven't seen it for like a year, so definitely have to check that out again, because this movie has got that many good reviews on it, and it's definitely worth checking out if you haven't seen it before. So once again, Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci in a Martin Scorsese film. Ray Liotta's in this and he's really good in this also. So that's the front of the Blu-ray there, and the back with some screenshots and special features, and the disc art is pretty much the exact same as the front cover, so that looks pretty cool. A lot of these films are really violent, so if you haven't seen them before, if you're into mafia movies you'll probably like them, but just be warned that they are quite violent. Just before I get into the next few Blu-rays, I just want to say that I bought another Robert De Niro film called Awakenings on Blu-ray, but unfortunately it is region A locked, so it doesn't work on my Blu-ray player, which is unfortunate because it's a really good film, great performance, and I really loved that movie. So I'm hoping that they'll bring out a region B or a region 3 version of that movie on Blu-ray sometime down the track. This is my final Robert De Niro film for the update, and it's The Mission from 1986. This is a really great movie. I watched it a few weeks ago, quite recently. It stars Robert De Niro and Jeremy Irons, and Liam Neeson's actually in this film, and he's really young, so it was interesting to see him in one of his earlier performances. But this is a good adventure drama film that takes place, I think, in the 1700s. It's got a really good setting in the film. It's in like Niagara Falls and the jungles and forests, so it looks really great. And the soundtrack by Ennio Morricone is fantastic. I think it was nominated for an Academy Award. It's just really great in this film. So that's the front cover there with Robert De Niro, and the back there with some special features. I haven't gotten around to checking out this Blu-ray yet. I have seen the movie but not the Blu-ray, so I can't wait to check that out again. And the disc art there is pretty much similar to the front cover. This is a really underrated film in my opinion, because when people think of top Robert De Niro movies they think of Goodfellas and Casino and things like that, and they're all great, but I think this one definitely deserves to be up there as well. So The Mission is a really good movie. So just while I'm talking about Robert De Niro films, I also ordered the Godfather trilogy from Amazon a few weeks ago, so when that gets here I'll probably do a separate Blu-ray unboxing for that in the next couple of days or weeks, or whenever it gets here. So these next 2 Blu-rays I bought both yesterday at a 2 for $20 deal at JB Hi-Fi, and the first one is the Tom Hanks film The Terminal from 2004, directed by Steven Spielberg. I now have 20 Tom Hanks films on Blu-ray. I've seen a lot more, but he's one of my favourite actors, and this in my opinion is one of his best performances. It's probably not one of his best movies, but his performance wise it's really good. The settings, the set design in the airport looks fantastic as well. It looks like a full-on airport, and how they were able to film it so realistically is great as well. So if you're a fan of Tom Hanks or Steven Spielberg or just a good drama film, then I highly recommend The Terminal. It's quite a good movie. This is a new to Blu-ray release. The film came out about 10 years ago, but this is the first time it's come out on Blu-ray, so I was keen to get that. So it stars Tom Hanks and Catherine Zeta-Jones. That's the front cover there. That's the back, and you don't get really any artwork on the inside, just one of those plain silver discs there with the logo title. So that's the terminal on Blu-ray. And this Blu-ray was kind of a last minute buy as part of the 2 for $20 deal, but I thought it was a good deal. And it's the Blu-ray DVD Ultraviolet combo pack of Water for Elephants, starring Reese Witherspoon, what's his name, Patrick, Robin Patterson, and Christoph Waltz. Christoph Waltz is one of my favourite actors, and I really enjoyed his performance in this, though I probably prefer his stuff he's done with Quentin Tarantino. I think this is quite an underrated film. A lot of people say it's a chick flick, but I thought it was just a good film in general that anyone could enjoy. And I thought it was quite a bargain for 2 for $20 deal with this slip cover and everything. It's embossed, the curtains stick out, so it looks really good. And I'll just take it out of the slip, and it's pretty much the same artwork on the front cover and on the back there, same artwork as the slip cover. And on the inside you get a digital copy as well as artwork on the disc, so that's your Blu-ray disc of the film there. Flip it over and you've got the DVD of the film there, both with nice artwork on the disc, so it's good to get that. So that's Water for Elephants on Blu-ray, directed by Francis Lawrence, the director of the new Hunger Games films, as well as I Am Legend, so he's quite a good director and I like most of his films that I've seen. And also Christoph Waltz. If you're a Christoph Waltz fan, you definitely have to see this just for his performance, it's really great. So thanks everyone for checking out my quick Blu-ray update for the month of June. And yeah, these 6 titles all today. As I said earlier, I'll have the Godfather trilogy up soon, as well as a few more videos, so thanks for watching and I'll see you in my next video.